Welcome back to Coin Collector's World, the place where every coin tells a story, and sometimes, that story is worth a fortune. Today we're going to dive deep into the fascinating history, mystery, and hidden value of a coin that many people overlook in their everyday change, the United States of America Washington quarter dollar from the year 1988 with the D Mint mark. At first glance, this coin may appear like just another ordinary quarter that has been passed from hand to hand over decades, but as we always say, never underestimate the power of a small piece of history resting in your pocket. Let's begin with a little background. The Washington quarter was first introduced back in 1932, replacing the standing Liberty quarter. It was created to honor George Washington, the very first president of the United States. By the year 1988, the design had already been in circulation for over 5 decades. But even in those later years, special varieties and minting quirks have made certain coins from the series highly sought after by collectors. Now, the coin we're talking about today carries the D Mint mark, meaning it was struck at the Denver Mint. Millions of these coins were produced, which is why most people assume a 1988 D Washington quarter is worth no more than its face value of 25 cents. However, as serious coin collectors know, it is never just about the date and mint mark. Condition, rarity, and errors can turn a simple quarter into something extraordinary. What makes this year and mint mark combination interesting is the variety of minting issues and die errors that can be found. Some coins have double die features, where details such as the lettering on Liberty or the date 1988 may appear doubled. Others might have off-center strikes, clipped planchets, or even unusual anomalies on the eagle's feathers on the reverse side. These small imperfections, caused during the minting process, are exactly what collectors look for, because they transform a common coin into a rare treasure. Another key factor is condition. If you find a 1988 D quarter in average circulated condition, it will not hold much more than its face value. But if you manage to discover one in an uncirculated state, with full luster and no major scratches or wear, the story changes. Professional grading services like PCGS and NGC assign grades that can dramatically increase a coin's market price. A coin graded at the highest levels can be worth hundreds, even thousands, depending on the demand and rarity of that particular variety. So why do collectors chase these coins so passionately? The answer lies in history and the thrill of discovery. Every time someone empties their pocket change and finds a coin with an unusual feature, it's like holding a secret from the mint itself, a tiny error that slipped past the eyes of quality control and ended up in circulation. It is these little mysteries that make coin collecting not just a hobby, but an adventure. Imagine for a moment that you come across an ordinary-looking 1988 D Washington quarter in your change. You put it under a magnifying glass and notice something different, a doubling in the letters, a striking mistake, or perhaps the coin is in pristine, untouched condition. Suddenly, you're not just holding a piece of pocket change anymore, you're holding a potential treasure, a slice of American history with significant collector value. Over the years, dedicated collectors and lucky finders have been amazed at how much these coins can sell for in auctions and private sales. The truth is, you never know what you might discover until you look closely. This is why we always encourage you to check your change carefully, go through old coin jars at home, and pay attention to every detail. You might be surprised at what you find, and here's the most exciting part of today's story. While most 1988 D Washington quarters are common, there are certain rare examples, particularly those in high grade or with unique minting errors, that have been valued at extraordinary amounts. One of these special pieces has been reported to reach the incredible sum of $55,000. So, before you spend that quarter on a gumball or a parking meter, take a closer look. The 1988 D Washington quarter dollar could be more than just loose change in your hand. It could be your ticket to joining the ranks of collectors who have turned everyday coins into life-changing finds. This is why we at Coin Collectors World remind you, the next great discovery might already be sitting in your wallet, waiting for you to notice. Thank you for joining us today on Coin Collectors World, where every episode brings you closer to the hidden value inside your pocket change. Remember to subscribe, like, and share so more collectors can join our growing community of treasure hunters. Keep searching, keep collecting, and never stop believing that the next coin you find could be the discovery of a lifetime. Until next time, this is Coin Collector's World, where coins tell stories and collectors make history.